Hey babies, what's up my darling MVPs and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hot. Of course you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze you do well. You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hot. Guys, yesterday the housemates had tax on semovita, golden penny semovita, yes. And guess what? Team Egusi won that round. That is the team that comprises of Kesia, Victoria, and then Ozee and Suj. Yes, those are the team that won. Congratulations, I in order for them. Meanwhile, Victoria wins is actually staring brows, but we'll get there. First off, this is coming from Kesia's handler. Kesia cooked a delicious egusi dish for the golden penny swallow task. At this point, it's easy to say Kesia is an all-rounder. See plating now. It's given premium Michelin star chef. K Squad, are you not proud? Kelly Ray, the winner, contribution for double K. So this was a post Kesia Zandler posted, after Kesia won her task. She was the cook, she was the chef. Yeah, she was the one that prepared the egusi soup. In as much as when she was preparing, I was giving that egusi soup bombastic side eyes because egusi is one of my favorites. Yes, my favorite soups are. I have three favorite soups: white soup, afang, and then egusi. So the way she was preparing hers was quite different, totally different from how I prepare my own. Even the outcome, the look, I was not feeling it. But guess what? It wasn't not just it was not just about the food, right? It was about some instructions that the team followed and whatnot, but they did win. And also the housemates also testified that the food was tasty. So that's all that matters. Though, when they were judging the food here, the judges, which included the chefs, they were actually giving low marks to other people's food, right? Because they just want their team to win. But finally, the Team Egusi won. Meanwhile, congratulations has been pouring in a special way for Victoria because that girl has been winning back-to-back tasks. Like, she was among the team that won the Indomie tax. Like, her wins is actually going up, 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 up. Like, it is just too much from Victoria's end. The same girl that called Slow is actually topping up with wins in the house. That is what people are trending on the social space. This is not me speaking. This is what people are saying on the social space. They are like, oh, the same girl that called Slow, the same girl that called Doll, whatnot, she's actually winning back to back. That is not about speaking too much or whatever. It's about whatever. They were just trying to speak because they've been using that slow word on Victoria. This is coming from the cutest Kimmy. Congratulations, Victoria, aka Tastoria. Who do they call Taskunle? Okay, yes, Adekunle. Yeah, congratulations, Victoria, aka Tastoria. Just reminded me of Adekunle. Adekunle was so good with tax that they started calling him Taskunle. Very brilliant chap, that one. Okay, let me start afresh. Congratulations, Victoria, aka Taxtoria. Another win in the bag. Slow babe with 7 wins, God when. Well done, Kesia, Suj, and OC. That's Ozee, not OC. Was Ozee in that team? Okay, let me read it from Ngozi. It says, I heard the dull, slow opponent won the task yesterday, and today I heard the dull, slow opponent won again. It's not by rapping words. Do the things the way they say you should do it. Follow instructions and come out a winner. Be slow, steady, calculative, and victorious. Congratulations to all Team Egusi, Kesia, Victoria, Suj, and Ozee. Do not blame the Victoria fans the way they're actually going overboard with this thingy, but because of it's actually getting to their fave, which is Victoria, on how she's been called a slow-mo in the house. Yes, that is somebody who is slow. They've been calling her that in the house, and it's something she doesn't like, because she even said it in her diary session that she doesn't like that. Any which ways, let's go back to the gist on how the housemate came back after the, what's it called, the task. So before they came, because the tax finished late, guys, you should know by now that this season what Biggie has been doing is finish tax late. And also transmission, or what's it called, loss in transmission was just coming at intervals. Did you guys notice it? After the tax, loss in transmission was just coming at intervals like that, like that. Any which ways, it was lights out and the housemates celebrated the HOH birthday. They sang for her. They wished her a happy birthday. She got some special hugs from special people. Ozee, and also Wanni. Wanni hugged her for a long while. Wanni was wishing her well. Wanni was telling her how everyone who said she was going to go has left the house. Right now, they are watching her and she's currently the head of house. Wanni was just telling her all the sweet, sweet words of affirmation, all the words she loves to hear, saying that she's doing great. She's so smart. Wanni was just, showering her, when it's your birthday, someone is just pouring out all the sweet words to you. That was what Wanni did. The housemaid sang for her. Victoria hugged her. Like, they just celebrated her. Now, talking about her birthday, her man, oh sorry, her bestie, Wahala, Ozee, was kinda, asking Victoria what he's gonna do for Onyeka for her birthday. That he was thinking of doing breakfast, like doing breaky for her or whatnot, special breakfast, But at the same time, if he actually do that, that there is this narrative flying already about himself and Onyeka, and that if he do it, it's gonna give more room for that narrative to continue to fly. In my mind, I'm saying, Ozee, get off this feeling you like this girl. Be free, play the game and enjoy yourself. It's also good you're trying to be careful with your gameplay because of your babe outside. When this is going on, the only person who comes to my mind is Sinaye of the Siamosho season. Yes, that is bbnaija. I'm sure some of you all do not watch that season, but it was actually so interesting. So Ozee was like telling Victoria that he doesn't want to go overboard before people started painting another narrative to join with the one they've started already, that over saying that himself and Onyeka likes each other. So and Victoria was advising him that at all, na him bad, that he should actually make sure he did something, or the notes, because they suggested two things, writing her a note. So Victoria said, just do something, maybe you write her a note. I don't care how what's it called, Ozee is trying to play this, right? But it's obvious he likes her. Like, the just connection is there. Even during their attacks today, they were just blushing, smiling at each other. People were just sharing their pictures all over the place. But it is what it is. Meanwhile, when Ozee went to Victoria, asking Victoria about what he wants to do for Onyeka, netizens were like, okay, let me read this from Chime. Ozee planning a surprise for Onyeka while getting suggestions from Victoria. Haha, I like their trinity. And then somebody said, Victoria no get problem. But why Vicky, out of everyone, not like she's close to Onyeka, he knows what he is doing, Abaya. So people felt like Ozee knows what he is doing, because he has other people he could go to the house and ask. Some of his guys he could even ask, or some other ladies he could ask. But why is he asking Victoria? Why did he not even go to ask Chizoba? So people were just saying that this boy literally is playing this game, and truly it was his aim to make the two girls be at loggerhead because of him. So the Victoria fans and some netizens do not find it funny that Ozee came to Victoria to make inquiries on what to actually do for Onyeka on her birthday. Guys, do you see anything suspicious there? Do you think Ozee know what he is doing, or you think he just felt like he should ask Victoria? Do you think there is something going on behind the scene, like he has a motive for doing that? Going to see the same Victoria that actually is in the middle of that narrative that was painting on the social space, or that with the notion we have as viewers. You think Ozee has a plan? Because all of this housemates, they came to play a game, and some are playing their own, acting matured. And I noticed the Mbadiwe twins are low-key playing their game in the name of being matured. Now, see what this person says. Vivi says, side chick and Oga, they plan surprise for Madame. What God cannot do. So they are actually saying there is an ulterior motive from what Ozee is doing. Okay, this is coming from Swedish. This isn't Biggie's house, it's the Mbadiwe's house. This is just pure nonsense. Give all housemates equal screen time. This person says, I hate it so much. My TV is in mute almost 20 hours from 24 hours because of them. But wait, how, like, are we not watching the same show? Housemates are giving screen time now. I've seen people complain about this so much. Any which ways, talking about them by the way, Chizoba finally had conversation with Ozee. Yes, remember they were beefing because of the tax issue they had, and then they had conversation and they hugged it off. Talking about hugging it off, the relationship between the Chekas and the Mbadiwe twins is actually amazing to see, because Chizoba actually drifted apart ever since Onyeka won the head of house, and then all of them, because OC and Ozee have been supporting Onyeka with her work. Chizoba has been in the one aside. So right now she has come back home, hugging her people. They were telling them they forgot her, that it was only Ben who remembered her. And then the other ones, OC, her bestie, was kind of pissed. And then they hugged it off. That was how it happened. Talking about Ben, on the other hand, Ben is literally not happy. He has been frowning. Chizoba has been asking. He refused to say a thing. Later on, he said that Chizoba has refused to sleep on his bed. So that one is Ben's problem. Chizoba was trying to make him understand. Okay, guys, let's move to the next gist. Can't wait for Shaun and Wanni. So people are sharing the reunion of Groovy and Fina, the Koros and Emmanuel, and the brouhaha that happened afterwards. So people felt like this is exact thing that would happen with Shaun and Wanni during their reunion, because they are not going to be cool. Talking about this two not gonna be cool or not going to be cool, they had conversation finally after the semovita task. The camera did not ensue on when Shaun called Wanni, but I'm very sure it was Shaun who put her out for a conversation, because Wanni really meant it. She really decided to stay back. So, yet with the convo that was going on, Shaun was just cutting through corners. Still, to use the magic word sorry is difficult for him. He was just trying to let Wanni know why he could react the way he reacts, trying to let Wanni like she should learn why he reacts, all of those long talks. Anyways, the camera was not steady on them. The camera left them to show other peeps. All right, coming from Aisha de la Cruz. He has pulled her for the conversation. I pray it ends badly. They should fight more and drift further apart. The shippers are no longer having it. The fans of Wanni are no longer having it. Alright, the cutest Kimmy says, Wanni apologized so many times for calling him weird, but he did for once apologize for talking to her rudely. Even when she cried in front of him, he was still defensive. Now he wants to put it on Handy's head, this man, because of when he was telling Biggie about how Handy was taking sides. Alright, BBM fans says, Shaun a friend to Shex. What do you people expect? Same Joe, minor difference. Well, Wanni will still defend him after the show like Bella did. You guys are yet to hear with Bella and Shex brouhaha during their season. Any which ways, guys, this and more was what happened after the tax yesterday. Thank you so much, guys, for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.